Where's the beef? Gamer Podcast.
So welcome to a brand new episode of Where's the Beef Gamer Podcast. My name is Clint Maximus and my boy Chris is in the house. How you doing, Chris?
What's up, gangsters? Oh my god. I sounded the most whitest man in the world.
That was the worst guy. What's up, gangsters? You were like the most polite gangster I think I've ever heard. Pardon me. How you doing, gangster?
I sounded the most whitest gangster for a non-white guy.
You just reminded me of an Englishman getting stabbed. Oi, mate. There's a knife in my chest. Bit rude, innit? So how you been? What you been up to?
I've been playing some Assassin's Creed Valhalla. The review is up. You can check it on this channel, obviously. And this time I voiced it because Clint was being a big baby.
No, I'm just busy, man. I told you.
I say it in it's a joke. I said it in the video that Clint is busy, so I'm voicing it.
I love it. I'm busy. It's a joke, but it's the truth.
No, I mean, the joke as you being a baby. That was the joke.
But I am a baby. That's the problem. I always get my way.
Okay. Exactly. Sony.
Good.
Yeah, Sony was pandering you a lot, wasn't he? Wasn't they?
Sony's been
Tell
good.
us about that.
Yeah, got a PlayStation 5 sent to me, which was literally out of the blue. I never thought that they were going to send me one, to be honest. I just got an email saying, you know, we're sending out review units. And they said, would you like to review a PS5? I was like, there's a bear shit in the woods. Of course I'd like to review a PS5. So I filled in the form, sent it out. Didn't think anything of it because I honestly didn't think that they were going to say, yes, we're going to send it to you. And then I got a confirmation email probably about a couple of days later saying, we're sending it to you from the UK. I was like, holy shit. So yeah, man, it's been good. Been literally, because I'm supposed to be doing like a lot of review work, but because of the amount of games and the amount of work that I've obviously got here in Dubai right now, it's just been so tough getting around actually doing the reviews. But luckily I finished my first game, which was Spider-Man Miles Morales, so I finished that. I'm actually working on the review now, and I'll probably drop that by tomorrow. Well, by the time this podcast comes out, I'll probably drop that as well. So yeah, but I'm liking it, man. PS5's sick. I really like the machine. Are we going to be talking about the PS5 later, or should I talk about it now?
If you want, you can talk about now. Can I just want Miles Morales? How did you end up playing it? Did you play it on 60 FPS or like on the ray tracing mode?
No, ray tracing mode, because obviously I don't see the point of me having it on 60 FPS. You know, the TV that I have, because I'm still in a hotel. It's just like a standard fucking. I don't know if it's an HD TV or what. I have no idea. I didn't even fiddle about with it, but. One of the things that I like about... How can you
not know? You can check on the video information.
You're talking to a 40-year-old man. Leave me alone. I don't care. That involves me picking up the remote control and looking. It's like,
No! You go to the settings on your PS5, you go to video information, and it tells you.
I do not want to do any of this. Why would you tell me to do... No, man, I'll do something stupid like erase everything. No. So anyway... I wanted to play with the ray tracing. This is one of the reasons why I played the whole game with the ray tracing and everything. It's sick.
I'm contacting Sony and saying they're sending PlayStation 5 to an old man who doesn't know how to use one.
But no, when you're swinging around, man, and you're checking out the city, man, it's crazy. I actually went online to check some of the comparison videos of like the PlayStation 4 version and the PS5 version, and there is such a big fucking difference. It's insane, the difference.
Yeah. I mean, like ray tracing alone is a huge step up. So for people who... Do you know what ray tracing is? Do you want to explain it?
Well, ray tracing is basically it's to do with light and reflection, if I'm not mistaken.
Exactly.
And it's
But they
just
reflect
done,
what they but they reflect what they actually reflect in real time. It's
yeah,
not
exactly.
fake reflection.
No, it's cool. Like, for example, I was looking at some of the comparison videos, and like, for example, when Miles Morales is climbing up a wall, or sorry, like a building that's made, made of glass, like the reflection of him is there, but there's also the city behind. But if you look at some of the other footage from the PS4 Pro, it can't take it. So there's a lot of buildings missing in the reflection. There's even parts of, like, if you look at Miles Morales, it's not clear. It's insane how they've done it. It's crazy. Like when you're looking on the floor, the reflections of the fucking cars and the puddles, it's mad. It's absolutely insane.
Because it's pre-rendered reflection. It's not actual reflection. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so when you see the glass and you turn around, you might see, oh yeah, they're not the same building. Like it kind of looks like a reflection, but they're not. So that's what ray tracing does, right? So if you see puddle on the ground, and let's say there's the street lights above it, you would see the actual street lights, moving around the puddle. Yeah, it might seem a very like small details, but if you keep adding small details, they add up and they actually like make a difference.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. For me now, like it's harsh to say that, and I'm looking at the PS4 and I can see my PS4's got tears in its eye. It'll be very difficult now to go back. You know what I mean? Because it's like you've seen the future.
Yeah. You don't need it. That's the point. You don't need the PS4 anymore because you can play all of your games now on your PS5 and you have faster loading. Why would you ever go back?
Yeah, exactly. But now that's another thing that shocked me was the loading times. I think from starting Miles Morales, going into it, it was literally you could count it in seconds on your hands. It was like boom, boom, onto the main menu, boom. It was like less than 5 seconds, boom, you were on, you were in. It's like, what the fuck? It was insane.
Okay, downsides.
Downsides of Miles Morales or downsides of PS?
Like PS5.
PS5. I think the only thing that I'm sort of, because and we've spoken about this. I think it's because of the whole cross-gen game. Still, this is why I think a lot of the games have that limitation on it, especially when you're playing. You know what I mean? Like take I think Call of Duty when it comes out. In the end, it's still a PS4 or a Xbox One game that has those enhancements on it. You know what I mean? It's not fully. I don't think it's fully developed for the next gen. It's obviously got that pullback on it. Same with Spider-Man Miles Morales. Like if you look at the PS4 Pro and the PlayStation 5 version, essentially it's the same game. The only thing that stands out more is the loading times, and obviously with the ray tracing, or if you're getting it on 60 frames per second, that kind of thing. With performance mode, these are the things that are obviously going to stand out more. But essentially, it is still the same game that you're playing on current gen or the last gen before. That's the only downside for now.
Yeah, you don't feel like it's a dedicated engine just for this console. Okay.
Now, having said that, playing Demon Souls, because I started that today, this you can feel that it's done for next gen. It's like boom in your face. It's crisp, it's crystal. Like when you're looking around, checking the environments, going up to things, it's shocking how good that game looks. Shocking.
Why are you playing Demon Souls? You never finished the Souls game.
No, I did Neo 2, and I liked Neo 2.
Did you finish it?
Right to the end. I got really pissed off with the last boss. Because it's not that I don't like those kind of games. I do enjoy them, but the only problem is that I have anger management issues, and I have broken controllers because of these games. What was the one that Sony had? Was it Bloodborne?
Yeah.
Oh man, I destroyed one of the controllers. I stomped on it. I fucking threw it. I was so angry in that game. I remember I completely broke it. I had to go out and buy a new one.
I did the same when I first discovered Dark Souls 1. And yeah, I did like the game was used, and it was only like $10 or $15, something like that. And I bought it. It was like because I liked the cover. I did not know anything about this game.
Yeah.
and I started playing it. Like weirdly, everything felt new, and I hated it and I loved it at the same time.
That's
You know what I
exactly
mean?
how I feel about the series, by the way. The same. I hate it, but I love it.
Yeah, but when I started, everything was so new, like just so different. Like I don't understand this universe.
Yeah.
So after like 10 hours, trying to beat the second boss or something, I felt like, okay, I'm not getting any sleep. I literally from 6 to 6 in the morning, I did not sleep, and I was keep dying from this boss and whatever. And I said, this is a problem because this is an addiction now. I took out the disc, broke it in half, so I wouldn't play
No.
it again. The next day,
Wow.
went and bought another one.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I don't think I've played the first one. I've definitely played the second one. And
Okay.
the third one, 100% I played. I remember the third one I got on Xbox One. I think I remember buying Dark Souls through an Xbox One. And then there was Bloodborne. What was that other samurai one that came out quite recently?
Sekiro.
Yeah, Sekiro, I liked it, but I fucking hated it at the same time because that for me was really tough. That whole fucking deflection thing and learning when to jump and when to dodge. It was like, just wanted to stab somebody. Heaven forbid you ever came to my house and I was playing that game. You'd probably leave with a black eye. Not because I was going to hit you, but because I would throw something in the room. So I had to stop playing that because I was so fucking angry. Yeah. Can't be dealing with that. No.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, all in all, PlayStation 5, fantastic machine. I think they've done a good job to bring that next step into the evolution of gaming, you know what I mean? Like to bring that next gen in. And I think within the next, even we discussed this in the last episode, I think within the next year and a half, I want to see how games look by then when they start doing more dedicated games for this console. And same with the Series X as well, when they start doing those big dedicated next gen games, this is when we're going to see a big difference, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna wait like a couple of years.
Years, yeah. But there must be something pumping out at some point soon, dedicated just for PS5 or Xbox Series X.
Bloodborne 2, come on, Sony, do it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. By the way, I also want to mention that the control pad is one of the best fucking control pads I've ever used.
Control pad?
The controller, you know what I mean, the DualSense. Back in my day, we used to call it a control pad. Nintendo days it was a control pad. That's what it was called, control pad.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about like the pad on the controller, like the touch, whatever.
No, the actual DualSense is fucking wild, man. Wild. Like you feel the tension when you're bouncing on platforms, when you're pulling on strings, pulling on bows and arrows, that kind of shit, man. It's insane. That's insane. How they've developed that is crazy. I used to think that the rumble inside of the Joy-Con was good, for Nintendo. I thought that was a nice sort of 3D way of doing things. Me personally, one of my favorite controllers is the Xbox One controller. That for me is fucking awesome. Even the Elite one is 10 times better, but this one, man, Sony really fucking did something cool with that. And it's big, it's bulky. I like it. Definitely one of the best controllers I think ever.
Yeah, so it seems it's difficult to explain it until you have to experience it.
It's something new.
Yeah. Not everybody's saying like it's gimmicky. It's not like fucking 3D television or whatever.
Or fucking Wii U.
Yeah. So it's
not
everyone's
gimmicky
saying
shit.
it's not gimmicky. Yeah. Everyone's saying it's not gimmicky, and yeah, unless you get it on your hands and actually experience it. Like I haven't still. Hopefully
Yeah, but you're going to be doing like in the next couple of weeks anyway. I think you're getting ready to get yours now, so.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's cool. But Mike, there's one thing about
I'm like in 10 giveaways. I'm praying the gods of giveaways. I followed so many bullshit accounts. I feel like half of them just like put giveaway and they don't actually give away anything just to get followers.
Oh, it's true. Majority of them don't, by the way, and especially in Lebanon because I've worked there. I know.
Yeah. So
a lot of them
so
are
you
assholes.
think, well, I'm gonna call out Virgin Lebanon. If you don't give away, I'm calling you out.
I'll fly back in. I'll knock on their door. Hey, my friend won a PlayStation 5. Where is it?
Yeah,
Come on.
I want to
Give.
see a video, and the guy who wins, I want to see if they have any fucking relation with fucking Virgin Lebanon.
Well, you have to. That usually you go through all the Instagram posts and see if anyone knows, like one of the broadcasters or one of the guys who works there. It's usually how you do it. You find out, or a friend of a friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna
No,
fucking
nice,
cheats.
cool. So let's take a look at. Anyway, we've already spoken about the PlayStation 5 a bit. So let's carry on with some of these PlayStation 5 stories before we talk about Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Okay,
sure. Let me see. PlayStation 5 tells you how long you've played games, including previous PS4 time. I didn't see that yet. I didn't see that feature. I think if you go, because you can see stats of your games, which is true, but I haven't actually been in it yet because I've still just been. Maybe go on.
Yeah. Maybe it's not because it's something like after the release or something.
You know what? Let's have a look. Oh, I've got the thing right here next to me.
Oh
the
my
TV
god!
is on.
Show off.
No show off. I'm gonna. Oh, beep. I really wish they changed that noise though, but that's just my personal opinion.
Is it loud? Is it like a fucking jet engine?
The PS5, no, silent as anything. You don't even hear it. But keep in mind, when PlayStation 4 came out, it was the same. Oh, it's quiet. You can't hear it. You know, as those games progressed and started really pushing on the software, that's when that fucking fan's gonna go for it.
Exactly.
Right, let me see. You can hear that, Miles Morales. Let me see. No. Check for update my information, maybe.
Maybe in the cards or whatever.
I'm seeing
like
the cards.
the section of cards or something.
No, I'm not seeing it.
Okay. There's some. Yeah. Go to your account. There's something called Overview and Games.
Into my account, Overview and Games,
like
my profile.
Your account. You should see like Overview, Games, Friends, Share.
Yeah. I see that.
Games. Go to Games.
Yep. Okay. Total playtime, Miles Morales. So I finished Miles Morales in 15 hours.
That's good.
That's
for
good.
DLC.
It's actually, you know what? It doesn't feel like a DLC, by the way, Miles Morales. It feels like it's its own thing. It's got its own style. There's only two issues that I had with the game. One is that I didn't think that its main villain was used enough. I'm not saying anything more than that with dropping any spoilers. And second, for some reason, most rooftops have a fucking DJ on it. Why? It's so weird. You swing across a rooftop and there's a fucking party happening on the roof. And it's not. And the thing is, when I'm a professional DJ, when you see these DJs DJing, they're doing stupid shit like trying to scratch with their hands, not even touching the turntables.
So you're saying, as a professional DJ, you don't DJ on the roof?
No, you don't DJ the way these fuckers are DJing. It's weird. Like they're playing music. They're like got their hands in the air. They're shaking their heads, and then they're kind of like got their hands hovering above the vinyl decks, and their hands aren't even touching the fucking mixer.
So their hands are up in the air and waving like they don't care.
Pretty much. You've been waiting to say that for ages. So there you go. Cool. So yeah, you can check out how many hours you've played in the game, which is cool. I started Sackboy as well. That says I've done 3 hours.
I feel like I don't want to see this because I'm scared to see some of the playtime of some of the games I put foot on. Like,
oh god!
Imagine I Persona 5 200 hours.
Oh my god, no man, that would be. I would love to see that of you when you get it. I want you to take a picture of that for me, because that will transfer it from your account. We'll be able to see how many fucking hours you played.
I think the most game maybe I put is probably Overwatch. Like you would see 400 hours.
I'm trying to think what would be the most played game for me. I don't know.
Come on, let's go to next news. We have so much.
Well, what else you got? What story you want to do next?
Come on, Sony stuff.
Sony stuff. Sony forces PlayStation 5 faceplate manufacturer to cancel orders and cease production. I read about this because they were doing their own kind of custom-made faceplates because they come off so easily. You kind of push on the plate and push it up, and click, it comes off. So easy.
But does Sony have any rights to like stop a company making like a customized, faceplates on a PS5? Because let's say Samsung can monopolize all the phone covers. Can they do that? Can they like stop a phone cover? It's basically a cover, right? It's a cover for your PlayStation 5. Let's say Samsung can, stop phone cover companies to produce them? This seems very shitty from Sony, to be honest.
I don't know. I think they're just protecting their new investment, you know what I mean? Because they know that this is such a big seller right now, to the point where you can't even get it. You know what I mean?
I understand, but these are the faceplates. They don't affect, the console.
Well, mind you, you have to remember, these are the faceplates. You're removing something from the console. When you buy a phone cover, you're not removing the cover. You're putting the cover on top of the phone. You're not removing anything.
Okay,
maybe this is why. Maybe because it's, it's part of the infrastructure of the actual console. Maybe these faceplates, the way they're designed, maybe it helps with the cooling. Who fucking knows? You know what I mean? You never know how these things fucking designed. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh no, they can't use this. It'll heat up the interior.
Whatever. AliExpress will have so many soon, so I'm not worried.
Yeah, all honesty though, I really want to pimp this fucking thing out. I want it to look fucking sick. I want it to have some really cool fucking manga fucking faceplates on there. I'd love that.
I want the waifu faceplates. I want Spider-Man faceplates. I want Star Wars faceplates. And I want
Star Wars.
Face.
Yes.
I want my face on the faceplate.
It's a picture of your face. Chris edition.
One side my face, the other side your face would be the Beef PlayStation.
The Beef one, yeah. We have a Beef edition of that. Right, we're going to carry on. PlayStation 5 DualSense. Apparently, it doesn't work natively with a PS4, but for some reason, it works with a PS3. That's kind of interesting. Is there a reason behind that? Is it maybe because it's old technology? Who fucking knows? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe the DualSense works on the PS4, but with the new update they blocked it, right? So when it sees the DualSense, it's like it doesn't work, But maybe with a stock software of a PS4, maybe it does work, right? So
yeah,
and they don't bother with PS3 anymore because who the fuck cares about PS3?
True. Well, mind you, I'm reading here it's saying that it has to be connected via USB though.
Yeah, but still, you can use the buttons, but the DualSense, even with connected via USB, it doesn't work.
I don't know. It says here that it's going to be the PS3 button work connected to the PS3 in this way, but that it can be connected wirelessly too. Okay. So anyway, I don't see the point. Maybe just somebody was just fucking about and just seeing if it worked, and that's it. Oh, by the way, guys, it works on my old fucking PS3.
Yeah, people try weird shit. Probably they tried it on the Switch and the Xbox and whatever.
Well, I've noticed that online. Whenever something new comes out, they just randomly try different shit to see if it works. Like, for example, there's one video that I've seen, and I'm looking at this guy thinking, you're such a fucking idiot. He grabs an Xbox game and says, let's see what happens when we put it in a PlayStation. What do you think's going to happen? It's going to spit it out. What's it going to do? Is it going to stand up and go, no? We won't be having any of this. No, nothing's going to fucking happen.
If you inserted the Xbox 360 disc into PS3, you could actually listen to music from the 360.
That's just the way the disc is burnt in it.
Yeah. You cannot play the game, but just
listen to the music.
Yeah, listen to the music.
Is that something you did?
Yeah, I did. Curiosity.
Cool. Now, next story today, let's have a look. We're taking a look at the DualSense microphone. It's by default in the multiplayer. So players who forget their little, whether you're connected with your mic or whatever, because it has the jack in it as well. Where is the fucking controller? Yeah, the mic is actually very good as well, and you can actually switch it on and off. You can mute it from the controller.
Okay, but it says that the built-in mic is on by default. So
Yeah.
let's say you're playing a fucking Call of Duty match, or you're in the lobby,
Mm.
and I don't know, you're having an argument with your wife, and they hear you're like
Yeah.
you're masturbating at the same time. They hear your gay porn behind, and you're
Yeah,
like,
it's on by default, but you can switch it
yeah,
off. So it's a
well,
matter
yeah,
of you
you can
remembering
switch
to
it
switch
off,
it
but
off.
you forget.
Oh man, I never. You know the thing is, when I'm playing things like Call of Duty and like, because I had the VR and I have the camera on top of the TV, so that has a built-in microphone, so that is always on, and all you can hear
Yeah.
is me cursing and shouting. And especially if like like if Steph's like asking me, what do I want to eat, and I'm like, I'm playing video game. I mean, they can hear us talking about what food we're gonna eat.
Is that
Man,
simping on your woman?
I know. Yeah. But no, microphone's good. But
I mean,
again,
like that again. Don't make it default on, default off. I bet you we're gonna see so many embarrassing video clips in the coming weeks. People like forgetting that they
yeah.
have the dual sense on the mic.
Well, don't take your dual sense to the bathroom. I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. Yeah. Let me sit down.
Imagine you're playing remote play and you like took your PC or whatever, your PC or laptop, whatever, in the bathroom and trying to take a shit, and everybody can hear it.
Well, mind you, I think once I was playing. I don't remember which Call of Duty it was, but one guy went to go pee in the middle of a match, and he was just there. He was from France.
Nice.
Yes. Cool. Next story today. I'm seeing a YouTuber's PS5 has already died. This is on. Thing is, I'm seeing a lot. This is the thing that happens whenever any fucking console launches. There's always all those videos that start of jump out of the woodwork. So yeah. Well, anyway, this YouTuber is called Jeremy Penta. His PlayStation 5 no longer works. Penta, better known as ACG on YouTube, revealed on Twitter that the power light no longer, the actual power no longer comes on. So he said he's had an issue with the console rebuilding the database, and also using external drives to store and run some games as well, or he's testing it. And then later on, there's been a lot of errors happening, and now it doesn't even turn on. So,
Yeah. So
interesting.
basically, I think one more had the same issue when they had the PS5 on rest mode, and it was connected via Wi-Fi to Google. That was the issue. His router was a Google router, and some other guys was also a Google router. So I guess Google is fucking up PS5s, and when you turn it
Google's
on,
like secretly doing it, yeah.
and when you turn the Google and Xbox are teaming up, and when you turn on your PS5 and it does rebuild database and whatever,
Yeah.
and then it just crashes and won't turn on anymore.
Yeah. I'm seeing really weird videos for both Xbox Series X and a couple of people with PlayStation 5s already online. So
That's why never ever ever buy a launch console, especially a launch console, without a warranty. Without
yes.
a warranty. Never. Always have a warranty, because I'm telling you from my own experience, I have the worst fucking luck when it comes to launch consoles. My Xbox 360, Red Ring of Death. My PS3, Fat PS3, after 2 weeks, it stopped reading discs. It
Oh my
stopped.
god.
Like, I put the disc and stopped reading. I had to wait the whole month for them to give me a replacement unit. My PS4, it kept spitting out the disc. It spits
Wow.
out the disc after 1 month of playing, just spitting out the disc. I don't know why. But after, when I got the replacement, I had no issues with it. It was perfect. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
it happens. Especially, it's gonna happen to me. I bet you when I get my PS5 that I've been fucking being horny about for like these last 2 months. It's gonna fuck me. The unit I'm gonna put my hand on, it's gonna be a faulty one.
Probably. Nah. Well, all honesty, I wasn't planning to actually get a next gen console until at some point next year. Probably like around. I think my plan was to try and get PS5 around January or February, and then get Series X around April time during my birthday. That was my master plan. But yeah, but I've got PlayStation 5 now, so it's all good.
Yeah.
It's
Let
all
me
good for
play
now.
you the smallest
Violin.
violin.
I love
in
it
the
when
world.
Chris sends me messages like, "Yeah, fuck you, motherfucker," and sends me a picture of a fucking violin.
I mean, like you're complaining about, oh yeah, I was gonna buy it, but now I'm not. Oh yo 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 yo.
Well, it's the truth. I was gonna buy. I was saving up to buy these things, so now it's cool. This is now I can
Buy the
invest
Xbox
in other
Series
stuff.
X. No,
Yeah,
you can. The Series X. Okay, right. So Bugsnax. And
Buzznax.
and you
Yes.
know what? People are liking the game, and I'm like, oh, I was taking a shit on this game for like.
We were taking the piss so much.
It turns out to be a good game, and it's free. I think the free part really helps it because I feel
Of
like if people
course.
did pay $60 for it, they'd be like, yeah, I know it's fun, it's quirky, and it's cute, and has some wonder in it, but $60? No. So yeah.
No, but Bugsnax, I think I saw because now I've got because I have Plus on my other account, so I've got the PlayStation Collection, and I've also got the games free. And yeah, that's right, the PS5 game for free was that one. I've put it in my library, so I'll probably download that over the weekend and give it a shot.
Yeah, but this article is for people who did not buy a PS5 day one because maybe they can't afford it or couldn't find a unit. You
Ah, but you can
can
put it in your
grab.
library, yeah.
Yeah, you can put it on the library from the website. So don't forget
Nice.
doing that. Yeah, do it. Do
That's
it now.
cool. Nice. Cool.
So next.
Demon Souls on PlayStation 5 has over 180 game help videos already.
Wait, did we skip the Valhalla one and
That's going to be coming because we're going through all the PlayStation stories right now. Once we finish all the PlayStation stories, we'll jump back up to the top.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, Demon Souls. PlayStation 5 has over 180 game help videos. And since I was playing it today, it fucking needs those fucking videos. It's so tough.
Like, can you tell me about the video thing? Does it not just pop out by itself, or like you have to? I don't know. How does it happen?
Like when you're recording footage and shit like that.
No. I mean, like how the help videos come out. Like, is it like it's like a pop out?
Oh, there's two in Demon Souls. There's two things because I've only just started playing for like maybe an hour.
Okay.
There's two things that pop up that I've noticed. One is those markers on the floor. I think they're in all the Dark Souls games.
We
You
know
read, they
about
give you help.
those.
Those. The second thing is it's like a ghostly version of you running around in front
I
of you. I
know
think.
about these. I'm talking about the videos. The videos that
There's no
help you.
videos.
Because here's in the article it says there's 100 game help videos.
I don't know if it's in the game or is that on YouTube. I thought it was like people dropping them on YouTube.
Dude. No. Have you played? Did you see the YouTube video about Sackboy? Let's say you're trying to finish a challenge and you don't know how, and you can pop a video and on your screen while you're playing the game tells you how to finish it, like a help video. Like
it's
a
the first I've
tutorial.
heard of it.
Oh my god.
It's the first I've fucking heard of this thing.
Fine. Whatever.
Well, obviously, it's a nice feature because I'm seeing the screenshots. It basically, it just smallens your perspective screen, the one that you're playing on, and it has the video that pops up on the right.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's it. But no, I haven't done it personally.
Right, okay. Fine.
Right, let's go back up to the top because we've already done all those stories. Let me see. So, Assassin's Creed Valhalla has doubled its launch player count compared to Odyssey. So, I'm sure you have something to say about that.
Valhalla? Yes,
Yeah.
Valhalla. So, if you want all of my opinion, go watch my fucking review. Go watch my review, So, I really did enjoy Valhalla. There's the I know people complain a lot about the day when the game suddenly takes a halt and you went back to the present day narrative,
Mm.
and yeah, and now people miss it, and everybody's like, yeah, we miss this, we miss the lore of Assassin's Creed, what actually is happening in the present day narrative. What's the point?
Mm.
Like, why are they still trying to tap into the DNA of their ancestors? And now you
Yeah.
have more answers on that in Valhalla. It feels like Assassin's Creed 2, but everything with Odyssey, but more Assassin's Creed 2. You know what I mean? Like, it feels
Yeah,
old but
I
new.
think that was my favorite Assassin's Creed. Was that second one? All the Ezio story one. They were really good.
Yeah,
2 is fantastic. 2 is such a good
yeah.
game.
It's not like it's not fair to compare like Odyssey, because Odyssey you go through like hundreds of weapons each second, but in Valhalla,
Mm.
when you get a weapon, you're like, ooh, I got a new weapon. Ooh, this is interesting. Like, it feels so rewarding because they're so scarce,
Yeah.
and each one can be upgraded and enhanced to be like really good. Like, you can still use them until end of the game, right? So
Yeah.
that's why I really like how they made the gear. Like, the exploration feels, um, worthwhile to do. Even I love the side quests. The side quests are hilarious. Like, there was one side quest where someone has like a ritual about before like sorry um before he went to war, he does this ritual. He's covered in shit, so his enemies would like get shocked from his stance, and he can like
Mm.
attack them, something like that. Oh, it's weird, but he couldn't. So he still had that PTSD that he's still going to get attacked. So he never showers, and he keeps piles of shit in his house. And his family is complaining. They keep like taking like they keep throwing up, and they cannot live in that house anymore. And I have to shove the shit out of the house, and I have to like kick the guy to take a shower. Like, it's funny, right? It's
What the fuck are you playing? Why is that funny?
the
The man
point
obviously has
is
mental problems.
the point is that the side quest sounds unique, right? Yes or no?
No, it just sounds like someone has a fucking mental problem. He's
Oh my
keeping
god.
shit in his house. And he's covering himself in shit. Man, you gotta have a fucking shower or something, man. Get a bar of soap. Clean yourself.
Okay.
Oh.
But what I'm saying is that the side quests are funny. They're interesting. They're not like, oh yeah, go to this area and kill whatever, or like do some fetch quest for me. Even though there's one fetch quest, but it's so funny that it doesn't bother you. So I really
Mm.
like it. I don't know. I like Assassin's Creed Valhalla. The settlement's really awesome. Like, one of the best parts of the game.
Would you how would you compare it to Odyssey? Is it better, or do you think Odyssey's better?
No, Valhalla is better.
Valhalla's better. Is it as big? Because Odyssey, the thing that got me with Odyssey was too fucking big.
It's even bigger.
It's bigger than, oh my god.
Yeah,
Odyssey
but
for me was just ginormous.
yeah, but the difference is that it's not the collectibles are not as much as Odyssey.
Mm.
There's not as much side quests, because each treasure you collect is more like neatly hidden away. It's not like, oh yeah, oh, it's up out in the open, a treasure chest, like, you have to.
I love that. Ooh. Yeah, treasure chest.
Yeah. So there's a more puzzle solving involved in it. Yeah, it does. The map is bigger, but it's not like every 5 seconds I have to stop and do, something on the side. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
Cool.
If you're a huge Assassin's Creed fan, buy it.
All right.
100%.
Cool. So anyway,
What's
going
your
back,
review?
going back to the story quickly. Going back to the story quickly, they've managed to double their play count compared to Odyssey. I think for one, because of the pandemic we're having right now, because I think a lot of people are in, and two, I'm hearing good things about Valhalla, so I think it's really helped.
I think 3 games was going for this game. 2 years they didn't made another Assassin's game, so they're not doing a yearly anymore. So that's great.
Yeah.
It's helping boost their sales. Second, the marketing for this game has been good, and there was a lot of praise for it. Third, it's being launched with the new consoles, and there's not a lot of games now.
Exactly.
As
So it's like a
having
launch
Assassin's
title, yeah.
yeah, having Assassin's Creed as a launch title is not bad. So people are buying it.
Well, I'm thinking I'm getting it at some point. I'm waiting to see how some of the reviews are going to be for Call of Duty as well. But no, I think Assassins will probably be an actual physical game that if I can see it, like maybe I'll leave it like a month or 2 months, and I'll probably get it by then.
Yeah, probably would have a sale or something.
Exactly. Nice. I see FIFA 12 patch will let you set limits on FIFA point spending. Is that important?
Yes. So the
Yes.
last podcast we talked about Pete keys. We talked about loot boxes and FIFA. The packs, whatever, that spend a lot of money and
Yeah.
gambling and whatever. So there's a patch where parents can limit how much you can spend FIFA points. And fuck you, EA. You should remove it at all of it, or you should make at least make a patch to close off the FIFA points, like so kids wouldn't buy it at all. Kids shouldn't buy addictive
Of course,
mechanics.
kids should not be buying that shit, man. Seriously.
Exactly. So, fuck you, EA, for making a limitation. Fuck you. I hope you pay that 4 million fine every week. And all of the countries follow up. Come on. Which country was it? Dutch?
I don't remember.
Netherlands? I don't know. Whatever. I think it was Netherlands.
Yeah, whatever. But anyway, they should all burn in hell.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, they are, like, I have a deep hate for EA, and I have a bit of like, oh, I love you, EA, like, because the last 2 Star Wars games were good. Squadrons is good, and the Jedi Last Fallen Order.
Fallen Order was fucking good. I enjoyed that game so much. It was so good.
I'm like, oh, this is EA. I'm not allowed to like their games,
Yeah, but mind you, that's because they have Respawn, isn't it? Respawn are the ones developing all their shit now.
Exactly. So
and
Sony buy Respawn.
Sony should buy fucking Respawn, or fucking let Microsoft buy them. Microsoft's buying everybody.
No, they have to
money.
buy an Xbox.
But you're gonna get an Xbox at some point, aren't you?
Yeah, but I want to platinum stuff.
Nice. Now, speaking of Xbox, I see the Xbox Series X systems reportedly have, they've had disk drive issues. Some people have been getting their hands on the brand new console, and they've had issues that have been popping up. Are these the videos where the disc sort of like goes in halfway and then comes back out again?
Yeah.
Because I've seen a lot of these videos online. Like there's quite a few where like one guy literally. But I mean, usually anyway, when you have the disc, don't you usually you put your finger and you kind of give it a little nudge? And like all consoles might have done that. So these people are like just like letting it sit in, so the motors aren't catching the disc. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken, but that's how it looked to me.
I saw a couple of videos where they're like trying to shove it in, and even
I didn't see those. I just saw one guy literally place it, and I'm like, dude, give it a little nudge, it'll go in. I have the same problem with the PlayStation Pro, man. Just shove it in, it'll go in.
Yeah, no. Nah, he has it halfway in. It should suck it up.
Oh my god, man! I was just listening to the way you said that. It sounded so rude. Man, halfway in, suck it up.
Yeah, like look at the Halo one. Like he's really trying. Look, he's pushing it. Like he's giving it a big push.
Yeah, there's a couple of videos I saw with the Xbox Series X, and there's like smoke coming out of the top of them, but it honestly looked like vape.
Yeah, I think they were like it was. I think it was fake. It was fake, as someone.
They were fake for sure.
Like they're vaping, and what they are doing is like they're blowing the vape where the fan intakes the air for cooling.
Yeah.
So he just blows the vape below the Xbox, and the vape goes up from the fan. I don't think
Yeah,
that's
I'm
even
sure.
good
I'm
for
sure
you.
I'm 100% sure that most of those videos are fake. And there's one where I think I saw some
No,
people
the
trying to
disc ones are
start their
not.
Xbox. I saw a guy trying to start his Xbox and the power kept on going off.
Okay.
But again, man, this is the thing with any launch console. All these videos start popping up, and you don't know what's real and what's fake.
I mean, it does happen. It's a launch title. There's gonna be some faulty ones, you know.
It's normal, man. Man, do you remember the fucking Switch? People with their fucking screens freezing and all kinds of shit.
Yes.
PlayStation 3 had fucking problems, and Xbox 360 with the red ring of death. Jesus.
The red ring of death was a big issue because it was 49% of people were getting the red ring of death.
I had it. I fucking had it. I had to go. I think I went to Quene to get it fixed.
Was it me that fixed it for you?
It's probably you who fixed it, yeah. Mahir was I said, yeah, man, my Xbox is fucked, man. And he's like, I will get it fixed. Yeah, he probably gave it to you. Make work.
Make work.
Make
he used
work.
to pay me in pennies. Cheap ass bastard. Anyways.
Nice. Right, let's get
I was
into
a
your
kid. Pennies was
like...
man,
pennies were good, man. We've all been there.
So
we've all been there. Right, so software reminds everybody that Elder Ring still exists.
We forgot about it in all honesty.
Man, I'm just reading it now. I'm thinking they're still making that.
Yeah, the Elder Ring one that with J.R.R. Tolkien one, right? So.
And so they've been on Twitter talking about it.
And I'm like, Elder Ring, like you know why the game is delayed?
Why?
I said Tolkien, sorry, J.R.R. Martin. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Martin. Well, I was agreeing with you. I was like listening. Yeah.
Because he still hasn't finished Game of Thrones. It's been like what 20 years, and he's gonna finish the story of Elder Ring. Hell no, we're not gonna see this game ever.
My God. I'm looking at the updates now. They posted a tweet about Sekiro, saying that there's a new update, and then below that, they're saying we also agree. I'm sorry, they also said we also greatly appreciate all the enthusiasm and support shown for Elden Ring, our next dark fantasy action RPG. We hope you look forward to it. And they posted like is that a video or a picture? I think it's a picture, like a screenshot. So cool. Well, mind you, they're good developers. I'm sure it's going to be fucking.
They made fucking Bloodborne and Dark Souls, so yeah, they're good developers.
Of course, they're good developers. So yeah.
Yeah. So next story, Phil Spencer said he played a bit of Elder Ring. So in an interview with GameStop, Tamur Hussain. Why are you laughing?
Because Phil Spencer, when I read his name and I see him, he looks like my uncle. You know, I don't. He doesn't. When you say, "Yeah, I played this new game, man, that no one's played," I'm looking at him thinking, "Man, you look like my uncle," and I just couldn't picture him playing video games. You know, he's the kind of guy that like comes around to your house and fucking, you know, I don't know. Hey, this is our neighbor Phil. Hey, man, how you doing? You know, he's the guy who fucking on the barbecue making the fucking barbecue for the family. You know what I mean? That's who Phil is.
He's the guy who comes. You know, he says sports to the kids, and here you go, sports, $5. Go buy some.
I
chips.
swear, man, I just don't see him as this big fucking honcho for Xbox, Microsoft, or all. I just don't see it, man. He literally looks like one of my fucking neighbors or my uncle. That's how I see him.
Well, Phil Spencer did a lot of work to get Xbox out from the shithole because he saved Xbox. So
yeah, props.
Good
to the
for
man.
you, Phil. I know Clint is being mean to you, but I praise Phil Spencer. I praise.
No, I'm not being mean to him at all. I'm just saying he looks like my uncle. That's it. Nothing more. I have respect for him. If I see him, I'll shake him by the hand, and I'll look at him and say, "Dude, you look like my uncle." That's it.
Bill Gates, we are sorry.
So anyway, he played a bit of Elden Ring.
Yes, so he quote, I've actually I've seen actually quite a bit. I've played quite a bit. Why is it like repeated? I've seen actually quite a bit. I've played quite a bit. Okay. While it seems that Elder Ring is at a point in development where there is playable. So, as somebody who's played all of Miyazaki's games over at the last decade, what is this grammar? This is clearly the most ambitious game that he's done. So Phil Spencer is saying good things about Elder Ring, so I'm excited about that. So if he's at the point where he can play a chunk of it, so they're like quite in the production. We're probably not gonna see anything about it in 2 years, but it's not like 5 years away.
Yeah, exactly. Does that mean it will be an Xbox exclusive or
No. He's just
played it?
talking about he just played it, right? So
Cool. Right, next story today. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War needs 50 to 250 gigabyte of storage at launch. Why 50 to 250?
I think because Xbox Series S and Xbox One and Xbox One X and Xbox Series X, and like if you have Xbox One, you don't need the 4K textures, you don't need the ray tracing textures, which is ray tracing textures is like 10 gigs alone, and the 4K ones 30 gigs alone, that's 40 gigs out.
Yeah.
If you have Series S, you don't need the high pixel count, so you get the low resolution pack. So it depends on the hardware you have.
Well, all honesty, you're going to laugh when I say this, but I'm actually thinking of getting the S just because I just want Game Pass, that's it.
That's coming up next because I'm gonna make
Oh,
fun.
really?
Yes.
Why? Cool.
Just read the next story.
You can only use 364 gigabyte of Xbox Series S from its 212 gigabyte storage.
So you can only install fucking Call of Duty Black Ops War in it?
Man, but I wouldn't put Black Ops on that on Call of Duty. I'll have that on the PlayStation.
You said you like about what you like about the next gen is the speed, right? Speed. And so you don't have space for the speed, and if you're gonna play games out of your external, you're not gonna see that speed in your next gen
shit
consoles.
doesn't bother me,
And if you're gonna buy an external storage, the external storage costs $200, which would be the price of the Series X. So you just
I'm
go
not
buy
gonna
a
buy
Series
an
X.
external storage. All I want the S is just for Game Pass. That is it. Nothing more.
Yes, but you're not gonna install Game Pass games.
Yeah, but man, how many? And let me ask you this: how much do you play your Xbox right now? Your other one.
I don't know. It's been dead forever.
Exactly. Until I start seeing some fucking big launch titles or some big fucking first party games from Microsoft, I will be spending the least amount of money on them for now.
I don't think it's a smart idea.
I don't care. I just want, man, all I care, Game Pass, I get a game or two on there. Because, man, okay, you've got Game Pass, right?
I can't play on my OG Xbox anymore. I just can't. I tried so hard. It looks like shit.
Yeah, but I mean,
looks like
don't get me wrong,
shit.
but
it's garbage.
You've had Game Pass on it, right?
Yes.
How many games did you download from Game Pass?
I don't know, like 2 or 3.
2, 3, exactly. That's all I'm going to be doing on it, and not unless maybe they pump out a fucking good first party game or an exclusive, which I don't think there's going to be a lot of them on Xbox. So it's okay just to have download one game, finish it, delete it, because that's what I was doing with the old Xbox.
So not as a main console.
You're getting my point. I noticed you're sitting there, you're contemplating, you're like,
Okay, for you, it might not be a bad idea. For if it's gonna be your main console, don't do it. Not the main console.
No, man, I've got the PlayStation 5 is going to be my main thing.
Okay, I agree. For your needs, it's good.
Yeah, it's good. Just honestly, just for Game Pass, that's it.
But jumping from this gen to next gen and having it as your main console, it's dumb.
Of course not. It's going to be just for Game Pass, and don't forget, with Game Pass, all the exclusives from Microsoft are coming out on fucking Game Pass.
Okay, so Series S is basically for bitch ass. So like the side bitch.
The
It's the
side
side
bitch. Are
bitch.
you calling me a side bitch?
No. I'm calling the Xbox S side bitch. It's gonna be your side bitch. Like
All right.
like
Well,
the PS5 is your main
it
main wife.
it'll
right?
be next to my right thigh, and I'll be rubbing it at night. My little bitch. That's what I'm gonna be doing.
So your PS5 will be, the prize wife, the trophy wife, and the Series S when you want to, go wild.
No, man. But what I would do is I would probably have when I get my apartment sorted out. I'll probably put the PS5 in the living room, in the main room, and I'll have the Series S just hooked up to a small TV in my bedroom, so I can just play some of the Xbox Series, some of the Game Pass games and whatever exclusives they have coming out. That's it. What the fuck am I going to play? Gears of War 5, 10, Halo Infinite, which I don't really give a shit about anyway. And a couple of others. Man, that's it.
Okay. You convinced me. Next story.
All right. What's next?
The source code for
Ooh.
hacking game Watch Dogs Legion has seemingly been hacked.
I thought that was actually quite funny, actually. How ironic.
So, unfortunately for Ubisoft, DSO Gaming has said that Igregor appears to have possession of the source code of Watchdog Legion and it has been leaked online at the size of 560 gigabytes. Damn. 560
That's actually quite funny.
gigabytes. So the DSO Gaming notes that this could lead to enabling mods for Watchdog Legions and cracking the game's anti-piracy measures. Oh, that's not good. So yeah, well, the modding part is good, but like cracking the game, having it for free on PC, that's bit. Yeah,
it's all right. Well, anyway, I mean, what can you do?
I never knew how these companies get hacked. Like, I was like, someone has the password of their Wi-Fi. Like, I don't know. I don't understand.
You know when the scammers call on the phone, hey, how you doing, man? Listen, we're selling this new insurance thing for your bank account. I need your IP and I need to log into your computer. No, okay. You know what I mean? The guy from Ubisoft, yeah, sure, man. Let him in.
You should have done an Indian accent.
That's exactly why I didn't do an Indian accent. I don't want to come off as a racist fucker.
That's not being racist. I'm sorry, but go watch all of the videos on YouTube and whatever. All of the scammers are from India. It's not racist if it's a fact.
I'm not saying anything. You say what you want. I'm keeping my mouth fucking
Whatever.
shut.
I'm not racist. I'm not racist for saying something that is fact. I'm not saying all of them, but 90%. All of the scams I got caught were Indians. All of the scams you're caught were Indians. Everybody who got calls are from India. Like, come on, don't laugh about it. It's facts, data, statistics, numbers. Be objective. Whatever.
I just got this image of these Russian gangsters listening to this podcast. But what about us? we are not Indian. Right,
Russian
next
hackers,
story.
they don't actually call. They're more subtle about it.
Right, next story. There's a leak that there could be another delay on Cyberpunk, and if that's true, I'm gonna be so pissed. This is like the one game I've been fucking waiting for. I even talked to my girlfriend about Cyberpunk. She has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. And I'm just like, oh, I gotta get Cyberpunk 2077. She's like, what the hell is that? I'm like, it's a video game. So, man, I'm gonna be super, super pissed if it gets delayed again. When's the release date supposed to be? December something, right?
Yeah, December 10th? 10th?
December 10.
I think so, if I'm not mistaken. Double check that for me.
Yes, it is December 10. You are 100% correct.
Okay, so the same man, I talked about this with my girlfriend, like, yes, Cyberpunk is coming out, where I'm so excited. I'm just like, she doesn't give a shit about video games at all. at all. You know, she doesn't know what's video games and whatever. It's like, don't worry, stop talking about it. I'll buy it for you for your birthday. I'm like, great. And this is before the delay. Then I told her the game was delayed. You cannot buy this for me at my birthday. It's like, I'll buy it for you at Christmas. I'm not gonna wait for Christmas.
Oh my god. Well, they're saying that this delay might be until next year,
No,
2021. That's what I'm reading.
no, I'll go to fucking Finland and like punch
Fuck
them.
him up. I'm going to Keanu Reeves' house. Like, this game you're in. When is it going to be released? Man, I wouldn't be angry at Keanu Reeves. No.
They're from Poland. Sorry, I'll go to Poland. Fucking fuck them up. Sorry, Finland people.
No, I'm saying if I got pissed and Keanu Reeves opened the door, I think all that anger would just float away. Seriously.
He just tells you the magic words.
Breathtaking. That's it. Done. Finished. Oh, I can't be angry at you, Keanu. I'm just turn around and leave. Wouldn't even say anything. Oh, I can't do it. Bye-bye. If
you have erectile problems, just listen to Keanu Reeves. You're breathtaking.
Breathtaking. No, done. So, yeah, they're saying that the rumors going around that there could be another delay. And, yeah, that it could be 2021. So,
I feel like this game is just joke and there's no actually a game. They're going to delay to 2077.
Exactly, yeah. Would I still be alive? Probably not. No, I hope not. Because I'll be dead.
I hope you wouldn't be alive because you'd be dead. How's that any logical?
Well, I'm just going to fucking hang on life support just until that fucking game comes out and then I'll die. Right now I can fucking die.
By then, fucking PlayStation will be embedded in our minds, you know, that's a chip.
Nice. Now, other delays are happening. Far Cry 6 has been delayed. Now launching between... I love this window, by the way. This killed me when I read this. A launch window between April 2021 and March 2022. A fucking year? Any point between these two dates it could come out. Jesus, I'm not going to sit there and wait for that. So yeah, Far Cry 6 has been delayed. So I wasn't really that bothered anyway, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. I'm only excited because the Chicken Man is in the game.
Oh, actually, sorry, it's not just Rainbow. It's not just Far Cry 6. It's also Rainbow Six Quarantine as well.
Oh, really?
So wait, this makes a bit more sense now. So I reckon Far Cry 6 will probably come out maybe a month or 2 months after, and then Rainbow Six Quarantine will probably come out by 2022. That's what I think. Because they're announcing two games there, two games with a date spanning across that.
Right. I have a curious question, like for you, or like something like get your opinion about it. Did they name Rainbow Six Quarantine because of COVID, or that was just like a fucking coincidence?
No, that was just a coincidence because they were teasing that at E3 ages ago. If you remember the trailer, it was like it was a guy looking at a watch or looking at his hand or something, and he was like on the floor, and then you see like these zombies chasing him, and it goes Rainbow Six Quarantine. That was like at the last E3 when it was actually on, or even the one before that maybe, I can't remember. So yeah, there wasn't any COVID or anything like that. There was nothing about that at that time. So yeah, it is a bit of a fucking coincidence though.
So Ubisoft has cursed us.
They always have. All right, let's get into your final two stories for today. Crytek leaks have suggested that a new Rise game, alongside Crysis 2 and Crysis 3 remasters. That would be good, Crysis 2 and Crysis 3, because they were good.
So if anybody has forgotten Rise was the launch title for the Xbox One. It was It was like the
like Roman,
it's not Spartan,
fucking,
like
a Roman Empire thing, wasn't it? I can't. I played it.
Yeah,
the
Roman Empire, exactly.
It was very short. It was like 4 hours long or 5 hours long, but it was more to show what the Xbox One was capable of, and it does look good, by the way. Or it looked good at the time.
It still looks good.
Mm,
It's one of the best looking games ever, and it still looks
mm.
really good. And I'm like, Crytek, why don't they make more games? Because Crytek engine is really good.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like Crytek just are so ambitious. They keep like making engines that no fucking hardware can run it.
That's
And like,
like their main thing. What can we make that nothing can use? That's what we're gonna do. Let's make an engine that no fucker can actually use. Let's do it.
Crisis is like after 10 years. Oh yeah, it can finally run it.
Well, that's what they'll do now with Crisis 2 and 3. They'll make it incredibly hard to use on your PC or anything. Like, damn it, it's not working again.
I'll be really excited about Vice 2. If they made the Vice 2 game, and
Mm.
I know it was what do you call the quick time events. I know it was basically a quick time event game, but I don't know. I liked it. I remember as liking the game. I
It had a
remember.
lot of hack and slash in there, if I remember. I remember like chopping fucking people's heads off and shit.
I know, but it was a lot of quick time event. Yeah, it was basically like hack, quick time, kill the guy. Hack,
Yeah.
quick time, kill the guy. But I did like it. Like, re- remove the quick time events. Maybe bringing Santa Monica to make you the game. Because of the revamped God of War. Because they do have this IP Xbox, and they can, like, if they bring really good developers and make something good out of Rise, like have a fucking God of War, like John Norman's title like God of War from Rise. You're not gonna able to do that from the second installment Rise 2, but maybe with the third installment. Like, I don't know. This is my other beef. Xbox doesn't fucking invest about invest with time. They want
Yeah.
something now. They want something now amazing. That never happens. You have to start from you know grains, and you have to build up and grow. Whatever.
Well, mind you, I think that's what they're trying to do now. I think this is what I think Xbox. This is why they're spending their money now on some good developers, so they can
They're
start doing
not.
some stuff for them. But
They're
let's
not
see.
doing now. They're buying fucking companies that already established their games in the market. They're not doing something from ground up.
Well, let's see.
Halo Infinite has a lot of development issues because they keep hiring and firing developers, and they're not they're not giving a chance for the devs to like grow and expand. When fucking Bungie left and the new 343 came along, you have to give these guys some time. You cannot just like make fucking Halo 5 as good as Bungie. You can't do that. It's impossible.
Yeah. Well, again, last Halo good. Well, which one did I say? 3 was the last good one. Who made that one? Bungie.
I think so. Yeah.
That was like for me. That was like the last fucking for me. That was the last good Halo game. Was Halo 3.
Yeah, it was Bungie. Yeah, exactly. Bungie.
Cool. Right. Final story for today then. So Fallout 76 Steel Dawn trailer has dropped. Fallout 76 was that the one that was online?
Yeah, it was the weird MMO online whatever that
Mm.
everybody took a shit on.
I played a bit of it. I was supposed to review it, but I literally wrote to the company and I said, "Look, I'm not going to review it because I really didn't like it, and I didn't want to say anything really bad." I told them, I said, "Look, if you want me to review it, I will. But I'm gonna say some really bad stuff about it." And then in the end, I said, "You know what? I didn't want to get into it, so." You know what I mean? I don't. If a game is like in a 50-50 segment, I will say, I like this, I like that. But if a game is really shit, man, I'd rather not review it. I don't want to say anything terrible.
But it's your job. You're a reviewer. You have to say
No,
if it's
it's
shit,
my
it's
job.
shit.
Yeah, but it's shit. It's shit. But you've got to remember that people do take time. It's like, man, it's like if you made something and someone took a big shit in it, wouldn't that just disappoint you and break your own heart?
It does disappoint and break my heart, but I have to face reality. I rather people tell me the truth than people lie to me and believing I'm just some fucking great game maker. That's why. That's why when you watch fucking X Factor or America's Got Talent, you see like these idiots like singing, like doing auditions and singing, and like, did nobody fucking told you have terrible voice? Because people lied to them. Everybody lied to them. It's like, oh yeah, you have amazing voice, and they go and they went out and they got humiliated. You have shit voice, like. You have to tell them sometimes the truth. You are shit. You do better.
Okay, well, I tell them I didn't like it, do better, but I'm not going to publicly announce it.
Oh, whatever.
Right, what's your beef for today?
I mean, you cannot. You don't have to be like absolutely mean about it. Like,
But that's by the way, anyone listening right now, when Chris has something to say about a game or something, he's really fucking mean, and he will say it right to their fucking face until they have tears in their eyes, and then he'll look at me and go, "What? What did I say? Did I say something bad?" I don't want to make anyone cry. That's what you're there for. Go, Chris. Go. Make them cry. Go.
because everybody knows when I like something, I give it the best phrase and I describe it like it's like it deserves all the praise, all the love in the world, and I give it a big fucking crown. But when it's shit and it pisses me off, it's dog shit. It's hot garbage.
Hot garbage. That's the word I was waiting for. Hot garbage.
When I played Elder Scrolls, when I reviewed Elder Scrolls Online, and that's why Bethesda is not being like, is not fucking answering my emails, because even Ubisoft, I gave them really too bad reviews, and they keep like giving me codes and reviews and whatever. I have really good relationship with Ubisoft, but fucking Bethesda, because I gave them one bad review, blah, blah, they're like sad about it. It's reality. Everybody said that was shit. Deal with it. EA. Sorry.
Go on, EA.
EA. I gave them. All of the games I reviewed I told them it's shit. They kept giving me the shit games. I'm like, it's not my fault. If they gave me The Last Jedi Fallen Order, I would have given them a good game. They gave me the Need for Speed one. It's titled just Need for Speed, where the developers Ghost made it, and there was like weird real life, cutscenes in it. It was so weird, the weirdest game ever. And it had 4 modes. It had drift, drag, and fucking like drive around and something else, and all of them felt like...
I'm thinking, I don't think I even played that one.
Yeah, it was horrible. Like, I give it like 6 or like 5.5, something like it.
Mediocre.
And they gave me another Need for Speed game to review. I'm like, it was even worse. I swear to God, I wrote for that review. I wrote a page review. I usually write like 4 pages. I wrote a page just saying shit, garbage,
Hot
loot
garbage.
boxes, slot machines. The way you had to. This is my beef, by the way. The way you had to fucking get parts for the cars, you had to use a fucking slot machine. It was insane. I couldn't like just pick whatever I wanted for my car. Oh yeah, the new tires, let me upgrade it. No, you have to fucking chance it. What? It was crazy. It was crazy. Like I literally said I did not even bother finishing it. I played 3 hours, and this is my review on 3 hours. Do not buy it.
That's what you said in the review. Do not buy it.
Yeah, I said do not buy it.
No wonder they fucking hate you.
Do not buy it. Then they sent me Need for Speed Heat, and that was okay.
I don't think I even played Heat.
It was okay. It wasn't bad. It was okay.
I'm trying to think what was the best Need for Speed game for you then?
Underground 2.
Underground 2. What was the one that was on the PlayStation where the cops were chasing you? Was that Hot Pursuit?
Yeah, Hot Pursuit remastered one. Yeah, they remastered it.
That one was good. I remember playing one where the cops were chasing you. I used to love that when it came out on PlayStation 1. It was fucking awesome. I think it was the soundtrack that I liked as well on those ones. Yeah. And Underground 2, which had a fucking good soundtrack.
Yeah, like with Riders of the Storm, like Snoop Dogg, where he remixed the Doors music. It was good. By the way, that's not the Snoop Dogg song. That's by the Doors, not Three Doors Down. The Doors.
The Doors.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know the Doors, and it's like, what? How can you not know the Doors?
That's our generation, mate. The new young generation. They have no idea what good music.
And do you know what the song is about? The song is actually very fucking sad. It's about the killer, a mass murderer, whatever.
Well, that was the Doors for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Rest
I'm
in
out.
peace, Jim Morrison. Right?
Yep.
That was his name, right?
That was it, Jim Morrison. Type in Jim Morrison. See, Chris is also a young lad, so he has to double check that.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I'm not insane.
Right, I'm off. If you want to join us on Instagram, you can. That's Where's the Beef Gamer podcast. You can also check us out on YouTube. We have a good YouTube channel going right now. And wherever you stream your podcast, definitely check out the show. Just type in Where's the Beef Gamer podcast. If you want to check me out on Instagram, that's at Clint Maximus. Chris, where can people find you?
People can find me at Taporian on Instagram and Twitter. That's at Taporian, Taporian. Also, really do check out our subscribe our YouTube channel, because I know a lot of listeners just listen to it. Go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, so you can see our upcoming reviews. Clint has a lot of reviews he's gonna post, right, Clint?
I'm gonna pull my finger out my ass. I have a lot of fucking stuff to review. I'm gonna get them all done the next week or two, but I'll definitely drop the Spider-Man one probably but I think by the time this review comes out, it'll be on there as well.
Hopefully.
Cool. Have a good one, man. I'll catch you later.
No, you cannot finish it now. You forgot.
What did I forget? Oh, beef out?
Yeah.
Okay, at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Beef out.
Beef out.
Man, you
Did not work.
Let's do that again.
That was the fastest 1 to 3. 1.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Wait, let me count. 1, 2, 3. Beef out.
Beef out.
What the
Do
fuck?
it again.
Forget
It sounds retarded.
Just end it.
Say it one more time. At the count of 3, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Beef out. Okay. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Beef out. What's up? Where are you?
I just forgot to speak. Can we just
I'm going.
Just
Bye-bye.
just end it.
Bye-bye. Bye, Chris. Bye-bye. See you later, man. Bye-bye. Bye.
Follow us on Instagram at Where's the Beef Gamer Podcast.